Hello guys, this is Hatsin here. It's my new character. As you can see, I have a Slayer. I'm playing a Captain Lance charge stacker with Herald of Ice and Cyclone. So basically the build uh, works around stacking a lot of charges and like it uses the Slayer Ascendancy to have your same amount of frenzy charges, have it of endurance charges, and then you use Batch of the Brotherhood to have your frenzy charges be the same as your power charges. So you just stack power charges. That's why you see these synthesized rings here with maximum power charges and Calandro's touch. Basically, what the build does, it's like you just spin around and with shockwave, we avoid shockwave, and you do a lot of damage. You scale flat damage with ice bite support, and you use resonating shrine with 100% increased effect of shrine buffs on you with the goal and the blunder bore. That way you get two charges from the belt. I'm using also, I added also impenetrable because it was a good buff to my defenses. Here with the temple mod, uh, this bootside bot with the elusive and onslaught, very good ones. Um, the rings, I just use Hazards of Horror for the cold damage per frenzy charge mod. The staff I just bought, basically using it for the power charge, the enduring charge on melee stun. So this is the build. It's a very pricey build, I'll say. We're using just discipline because we're using the gem that gives you power charges, and you can only use discipline. I wonder where is it? Here, Sublime Vision. So basically, we're a very tanky character with a shit ton of enduring charges. We're using a Supremo Citation with the Elegant Hovers. That way we have increased that a block here. I got increased damage per endurance charge, increased damage per fringes charge, increased damage per endurance charge, increased damage per power charge. We're using this Thread of Hope. This setup is a little different than Lances. I saw this on PoE Ninja and I really liked it. We have a block tattoos everywhere, and we have Lucky Block from the Gladiator Ascendancy with the Forbidden Flesh and Flame jewels. Where are they? They're here. I bought them, this ones, yesterday, and yeah, they're around the same price. Really pricey. The build is really pricey build. I'm deep. I'm like around 2 meters deep in it, and it's just mainly the forbidden jewels. The stuff is a little pricey. The rings is very expensive too. Um, the clusters can be crazy. I haven't finished mine because the way I need to craft this one is crazy. You need to like do imprints and stuff, and I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna read a roll of the build before I do that. But it's a really fun build. I highly recommend everybody that has the budget to try it. It's super tanky, and I feel like it can be improvised. You're like block cap. You have like I have 65, 65, and I have lucky block, so that's like a spelling block. So it's like 89% chance to block with 15 enduring charges plus elusive plus overleach from the Slayer Ascendancy will reduce damage. You have the AoE from the Slayer Ascendancy. So it's a very fun build. I highly recommend it. I think like anybody should try it. I don't know if my setup is perfect. I've seen guys with crazy damage numbers that I don't even know how they get there. And I don't know if I'll min max the build. I'm just level 94, and I just did it for fun and wanted to try stuff. I have a decent life pool, ES pool. It's not much, but you know, it's good. And it feels the character feels very beefy. One of the nicest thing you have since you have Lucky Block is that you have recover life, and when you block wielding staff in energy shield, when you block spell wielding staff. I'm missing points. It should be the points should be here. Missing a couple points around because I'm not level 100. But again, like it's a really fun build. I don't have 100% hit chance either. 75% plus, but I get a decent amount when I have my 15 charges. So it's not that bad. So yeah, this is the build. I'm gonna leave the POV a link in the bottom in the comments. If you guys are interested, I'm gonna show you guy a map. And if I have any question about it, like just I'll be glad to answer them. Just wanna showcase the build and have it documented. That way, I can check it out and see the character in the future. So we're just gonna do a map to show it off. This is the mod. This is the mod. They got reduced damage from critical strikes. I'll say that the build it has very good clear. It doesn't have the best single target, but it's good enough. But it's a very dopamine inducing build to play because you see the pops from Herald of Ice. They can chain. So it's really worthwhile trying. I'll recommend to anybody to try it out. I feel like there's a lot of work to be done on this build and make it a lot better. You can mirror Lance's stuff for free, I think, and we'll see. Everything active, yeah. You see the clear. I got the 15 charges now. I'm gonna let the monster hit me a little bit. You see, I'm very tanky. Very barely doing anything to me. So there's some mods that mess you up, like reduce regen per endurance charge, life. So that's not great. See what I do to the boss. Tabula. A very fast build, very blasty, very cool, very cool build to play. Like I said, I'll highly recommend it to anybody that wants to try something fun. Is it the best build? I don't think so. It's the best build to do breach. I wouldn't think so. It's very hard to compete with a bow build or a wonder. Is it a very fun build that I think anybody should try? Hell yeah, it is. You're just gonna hold right click if you want. You can just spin around and spin and win, bro. That's all there is. So leap slam is a very cool attack when you have decent attack speed. You can see it's very chill. I'm not worried about much. I'll say though that the single target not being the best, and then if there are a couple mods that are not so good, like block and stuff, the maps can get a little annoying. But besides that, it's super enjoyable. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, repeating the same stuff over and over. I do think it's something that anybody should try and have a lot of fun with it. And I don't know if this is the best setup or anything. I just do what I makes sense to me. I might reroll of it, so I'm gonna be selling all my gear. I don't know what I'm gonna try next. We're gonna try some Frost, Forbidden Rite of Soul Sacrifice with a Trickster, and then you tech that you create the copies and they attack with you. And that seems super fun, super interesting. I really want to try that. I love Frost. It's one of my favorite attacks. So you see, we take a good chunk of his life, but not without much effort. I just lost all my... I got less regen from it. I'm just killing myself here. This is like one of the things I said I don't like from the build. That there's some alter mods that are super annoying. So it's not great. The reduced recovery per endurance charge. It's not cool. Yeah, I got him. Yeah, still doable. Go to talk to Rashta. Again, the pops are very. I can loot around, not caring much about it. Because I'm super tanky, 15 endurance charges is crazy. The build can work with less, I'll say. You don't need a whole 15, you don't need a 15 power charges. I'm trying to tank him. Didn't do anything to us. We have a lot of shrines from the goal and our belt and blunderbore. So we're technically like a shrine stacker. We're not using golden charlatan though, so yeah, like I say, it's a very fun build. I highly recommend it to anybody. You have 45 also from Overlord in your clusters. So like I say, you're insanely tanky, super good clear, super fast. Very comfy build. Too expensive though. You can play it for a lot less. I feel like you can build it, put it together for like around a mirror, even less. Oh, we leveled up, that's great. So yeah, that's it. Stop wasting time here. Gonna show the equipment one more time. It's gloves, temple mod, regular stuff, life, resistances. Well, I don't have resistances here. Attack speed, and some accuracy. Most important mod here are power charges and endurance charge on melee stun. You can do that, or you can do power charge on crit. The block is really good too. It's not necessary, but it's good. And the true level of socket one gem is also good. I'm not sure what's the best way of crafting this. I guess you can do recoms and then just multi-mod it and craft socketed gen support and like attack speed or something. These ones you need to buy. They're like 250 divines each. Then use Calander's touch ring. The goal with power charges around 40 divines. This one with reduce extra damage on critical strikes. Blunderbore. You can do that or level of gems. It's also really good too. These boots really good. Also, and obviously the screams are desiccated, so you get resonating shrine. That's the most important part. And this amulet's core to the build. You cannot play the build without this. It gives you attack speed. It gives you makes your frenzy charges being the same as your power charges, and it give you increased effect of elusive on your because you have power charges. The more power charges you have, the more effect you have. This is the tree. It's a little setup here. So you pick these nodes. Yeah, this is the build. Hope you guys like it. If you guys have any question about it, you can feel free to ask me. You can go check out Captain Lance's videos. He does a great job. He's a great creator. It's a big motivation for me. I always follow his stuff, check it out, see what he does, try and learn from him. Try and learn from everybody actually. But yeah. And I'm gonna see. I'm not sure what I'm gonna try next. I'm probably gonna try the trickster stuff that I saw PoE Ninja. It looks super cool, super interesting. So yes, well, hope you guys liked it. And without anything else more to say, Hudson out.